But it's more than just being a security guard.
Nanos went on to explain that comparing an SRO and a security guard is like comparing apples to oranges.
That school resource officer is part of a program that's designed nationally to better our chances in making a successful life for those young ones.
Nanos added that while he's glad to see the funds being put towards something so important, he does wish there had been funds specifically set aside for security instead of it coming from carryover dollars. However, this is not the first time there has been a grant like this offered to schools. Over the last year, State Superintendent Tom Horne says they have doubled the police presence on school campuses, saying there are more than 300 officers across the state. He explained having the officers on campus is their way of ensuring all students' lives are protected, which is their first priority. The recent uptick in school tragedies has really weighed on Laura Aguilar, making her nervous to one day send her son to school, which is why she believes this decision is the right one.
If that could even just simply deter someone from showing up with a gun and taking a life, do I think that that's worth it? Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely do, especially a child who has not lived.
Under the state's school safety law, funds that are not used on officers can be used for added school counselors and social workers, which Horne says is also very important. However, he hopes schools will apply for the grant that every school will qualify for on October 21st to reduce the risk of disaster.
And if they found out that the school could have had a police officer that we would pay for and they didn't do it, you can imagine how they would feel about that decision making.